Welcome to LEDA Day 29, the 29th consecutive live stream that I have done this month, which means that there's only one more after this one and I will stop spamming your inboxes with all my live streamy garbage in a day. There's gonna be one tomorrow. Today I thought I would ramble on a little bit about an idea, kind of thought, concept. I got a comment today saying that, this person said they like my actuarial content, but they feel like they can't share my channel because I post too much other nonsense about Instagram and my boyfriend, were the examples that they gave. And then they said also they want to find all my actuary content, but they have to sift through all the other nonsense. And so they said, I get it. I get it, because I do post a lot of random nonsense on my channel. My gut reaction was to be upset, which isn't probably not the best gut reaction, but I was a little bit upset because I'm like, it's my channel and I can make whatever I want. That was my initial gut reaction, partially because I'm a little bit sensitive right now because my exam is in less than a week and I'm a little bit stressing, a lot of it stressing, a little bit stressing, a lot of it stressing. But then I sent the screenshot to my boyfriend and he's like, he's kind of right. And so I got mad at my boyfriend. And then I told my mom that my boyfriend agreed. And my mom's like, he's kind of right. I'm like, I know. And so the problem is that my actuary videos are the only videos that get a ton of views, right? We get that. We can see. You guys can scroll through my channel and be like, oh, actuary videos, lots of views. Not actuary videos, regular amount of views. But I love making a lot of random miscellaneous content like this, like all the random nonsense. And I mean, I don't know, would it make sense for me to make another channel and make that other channel actuary specific? Because my original intention for this channel was to make it a random vloggy nonsense channel. That's why I called it LL Vlog. And I want it to be my random place. Let's see, what are people saying? Lemon Tea says, hey, you can fix this by a playlist. That's exactly the comment that I replied to this person was, I have an actuary playlist. If you want, just watch that playlist. But I get it, because I feel like I'm discouraging everyone from subscribing to my channel, because if you're into only actuarial content and you see that there's all this other garbage that's going to show up in your subscription box, you're going to go, I don't want to subscribe. And then if you're into all the other garbage, but you see that a lot of my videos are talking about being an actuary, then you're not going to want to subscribe either. And so it's like I'm limiting myself. Whereas, George says, nonsense, really? Well, they can go to MJ Student Actuary if they want strictly business. And yeah, see, that's the thing, is his channel is growing a lot faster than my channel because it's strictly business. And so I'm kind of thinking, does it make sense for me to make another channel? I'll have my LL Vlog and my LL Actuary, or my LL whatever I want to call it, or Actuary's Gone Wild. I can call it whatever I want. It doesn't have to be in the LL brand. It probably would. And then here I could just post, this channel would be where I did my live streams and vlogs about how I'm changing my life, or about how I'm moving, or whatever. And then that channel is where I could do, I'm planning out a whole video series called Excel for Actuaries, where what I want to do is start with a database and go through the whole process of analyzing the database and making graphs and doing different steps in a real analysis. It would be fake because I'm not using real data. I would make fake data. But I want to do that, and in the process I would say, okay, now we're going to learn a VLOOKUP because we got to a point in the analysis. So I would structure my analysis in such a way that I would teach you guys different things about Excel, and it's just I don't know if it fits into my regular channel. I don't know if it makes sense to make another channel. You guys can let me know what you think. George says, Michelle, just broke up with my friends with benefits, watching your vlog in tears. Oh no, George. George. Okay, we're gonna take a break from the topic at hand and give you a hug, because that's listen, I am the queen of friends with benefits. Not right now. Now I have a boyfriend. We all know about my boyfriend. And I've definitely had real experiences with ending things with friends with benefits, and it's so terrible, and like my heart breaks for you because I know I always sound sarcastic and it's a terrible problem, but like I get like hugs. Back to the topic. Lemon Tea says, you're not discouraging at all. You do post actuary videos from time to time, and that's important. As long as you stick to that, then you're golden. You don't have to create a new channel. Excel for actuary is a must. I think you can be successful with that, in my opinion. Okay, well, I'm glad you were excited about Excel for actuaries. But yeah, I don't know see, the thing is this also, I'm kind of scared. Like, I'm genuinely worried that if I don't put actuarial content on this channel, I'm not going to get views on this channel anymore. And this channel is my baby. This channel, like, I've mistreated this channel in that I don't put a ton of effort into it and I just post whatever random nonsense, and we get that. But this channel is my baby. This channel is the channel that I've had since 2009, and it's never been it's not an over-the-top hit. It's not an over-the-top successful channel, right? But I have 3,000 subscribers. That's pretty darn good. That's more than I ever thought I would really get. And like, part of me is worried. Like I've always said, you know, it's a small little channel. It's not a great channel, but what if the reason why it is what it is because of the actuary content? And if I move the actuary content off of this channel, like what's gonna happen? Like, will this channel just die? And what if I make an actuary channel? What if I make an actuary channel and then I have this channel, which doesn't get very many views? I get my actuary channel, which also won't get very many views. And then I have two, I don't want to say failing channels, but like two not very successful channels that I'm managing. And is that just sad to make two channels? I don't know. Lemon Tea says 3,000 subscribers and it will only go up, Michelle. Baby steps. I know. And listen, I know I focus on the number way too much. I do. I really do. But the 3,000 has come over 7.5 years, one. And two, most of my regular videos will get maybe 200 views, which is less than 10, that's less than 10% of views to subscribers, which means most of my subscribers are inactive subscribers, which means that most of my subscribers don't care about the content that I'm making, which I think could be fixed if I segment out my actuarial content and I say, okay, people who subscribe to my actuarial channel, they know it's only actuary garbage. So if they're going to subscribe, they'll care a little bit more. And then people who subscribe to this channel, I mean, those are people who may potentially care about my life. Probably not. I don't know. My life isn't that interesting. It's just it's a wee little thought experiment, just to say I don't know what to do. Either way, this isn't a change that I'm gonna make tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm gonna be studying. Today I'm gonna be studying. Today hasn't been a great study day. Today has been a study day, but that's okay. George says, well, 7.5 years ago, YouTube was not as popular, neither was the field, so the rate will go up with time. Thank you for your encouraging words. Listen, I know I complain a lot, but I also say that, even if this was all my channel ever was, I would still love it. This is so wonderful. But there is a part of me that says, once I'm done with my actuarial exams, a huge place where I want to focus my energy is on my YouTube channel. And I'm scared that if I start focusing a ton of energy into it and I don't get better results, in the form of more views, in the form of more thumbs up, in the form of people asking me more questions. I mean, all know that the quality of my content is going up, assuming the quality of my content goes up. But I don't know. It's just it's something to sway back and forth. Because if I can make a real actuary brand for myself, I don't know. And then I'm worried. I worry about a lot of things. I think about a lot of things. George says, how do you study while you've got other stuff on your mind? I'm an emotional wreck right now. Yeah, when you break up with someone, studying is just never gonna ever happen, and studying is just not gonna happen. But like, I think you need to cry. I'm sorry. But like, when your heart is broken, you just need to take a few days and cry. And let yourself take the time to cry. Lemon Tea says, Michelle, I can recommend you one new video that one of my favorite YouTubers posted. It's about how he manages YouTube, which is in similar field as you. All right, well, you can send me the link. Don't post it in the live stream because I can't see the comments after this, but yeah. You can send it to me afterwards and I'll look at it. George says, I'm in no state to carry on. Good night. Yeah, go cry. Have a good night, okay? Like, sleep it out, cry it out, do your thing. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. What do I do? Nutella says, I think that not very people know about Actuary, so even if you did just focus on actuarial stuff, the channel wouldn't get super duper big. No, so I don't think it would get super duper big. But it would be more focused, and so people would be like, when they Google for actuaries, they just find all the content. But I guess I still push all my actuary stuff into a playlist so they can go to my channel and find all the actuary stuff on my playlist. I don't know. I mean, like, the thing is my subscribers vote with their views. And you guys, like, the people who are in the live stream right now are people who usually show up, like, to most of my live streams, so you guys are probably not representative of the average subscriber on my channel. But like yesterday's video, I was talking about my experience with agoraphobia and traveling and whatnot, and like my subscribers voted with their views by just not clicking on that video. Now maybe it's because I did it on a Friday night and people have other things to do on Friday night or whatever. Like, it's possible that it was just a time of day situation. When I filmed it was not a time when people felt like watching it. But at the same time, like, last I checked, it still didn't have 100 views, which for me right now tells, like, at this point in when I posted my video, like, it tells me that it's not something that my current subscribers are interested in. So if I want to start posting that kind of content, it means that I am posting content that does not cater to my subscribers. And on the flip side, if people randomly found that video and then saw the rest of my content, they would probably say, I don't know. Am I alienating myself? I swear, all I do is make videos about how I need to improve my channel instead of actually just making videos that improve my channel. I'm whiny, okay? And once LEDA's over, I'm going to stop whining about this. Timothy says, focus on actuary stuff. See, if I made an actuary-specific channel, then it would be only actuary stuff. Lemon Tea says, actuary is a specific topic in my opinion, but like you said, you were going to make an Excel series, which is broad, not to just actuary people. You have to be creative with topics that brings all. Create a content about actuary that relates to other things, as well as what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so I'm like, do I make just a broad Excel tutorial, which would reach more people? Or do I call it like Excel for actuaries? I don't know. Vibab, I don't know how to say her name, says you can check for YouTube search analytics to assess how many times searches related to actuarial #data speaks. Yeah, no, I've actually made a video like on my channel where I went through my own YouTube analytics and I showed you guys all my searches and all my videos, so I can see where people subscribe, like on which videos do people subscribe, which videos get the most watch time, where people find my content, and like the majority of my viewers the majority of my subscribers come from my actuarial videos, the majority of my views, the majority of my watch time, like the majority of people who find me by searching find me with keywords that are like actuary or actuarial or whatever, and yeah, it's just like, It's just a whole thing, you know? So, like, I know that people like my actuarial content, and that's why people find me, but I also think that the fact that I'm mixing actuarial content with random nonsense discourages both groups, the people who want the random nonsense and the people who want the actuarial content. Like, everyone's like, I don't want both. My boyfriend actually told me that one of his coworkers found my channel and then subscribed and then unsubscribed because he was getting too many notifications about my live streams, which amuses me. But anyway, I think that's kind of funny. And then part of me is like, it's probably for the best. Probably for the best because let's be honest, I'm moving to Toronto, which means that I'm probably going to become friends with my boyfriend's coworkers. And if they have too much information about me and they've watched too many of my videos, I'm going to be at a disadvantage. They're going to know way too much. Moracy says, I apologize for not watching yesterday's video, but I think you should put up videos that you want. Oh my gosh, don't apologize for not watching my videos, okay? Like, let's be clear. These live streams have gotten so many more views than I ever thought they would ever get, okay? Like, most of them have over 200 views, which is crazy because, one, I'm posting them every day. Who has the time to keep up with all my videos? They're not very good. Two, they're long as heck. Like, people who watch the whole thing, there are some people who watch the whole thing. And bless your hearts. Like, I don't watch the whole things. I don't know. But yeah, no, don't feel bad about not watching yesterday's video. It's just, and the thing is, I've also read people saying, like, social media is conditioning us to all become the same because you'll post, you know, like, Instagram example. You post 3 photos, one gets 100 likes, one gets 5 likes, one gets 20 likes. You're like, oh, don't post these type, post that type of, and then you keep posting the same kind of content, or you gear your content more towards what gets more likes. And I don't want to be that kind of person. Like, even if I'm in the mood to talk about my anxiety, even if no one wants to watch the video, I still want to feel free to make that kind of content. I don't know. Let's see. Lemon Tea says, whatever it is, I'm so excited for Excel with actuaries. Like, okay, let's be clear. This is maybe, like, this would be me aiming for, like, July. Because Excel for actuaries would not be as easy as me just sitting down and starting to talk to a camera. Like, one, I have to design the whole project and make up a fake database, design what I'd have to do. Then I want to design the project in such a way that the steps that I'm doing are in an order where I'm presenting Excel information in such a way. Like, I don't want to start with pivot tables and then the next step be like summing this plus this. You know, like, I want to show people how to add 2 columns together before I show them how to do a VLOOKUP. So I need to design it in such a way that it makes chronological sense. And so then I have to take the time to film it and edit it, and it's going to be work. It's going to be work. Nutella says, I think Excel for actuaries would be cool. Thank you. Taz says, well, if you don't do actuary videos, they're still vlogging, but that requires no talent and is pretty stupid. Oh. Adish says, yes, make it. Okay, we got one yes. Lemon Tea says, I love her vlogs. I watch pretty much most of her videos. Pretty much? Why are you not watching all of my videos? Lemon Tea. Lemon Tea says, are you going to make analytics for this month? Oh my gosh, okay, so if you follow me on Twitter and Facebook, plug, I've been posting screenshots of my analytics, a couple things. So like occasionally I'll just take a screenshot of it and post it and be like, look at my analytics. But this month is going to be a really fun, month to look through the analytics because I have so many more views than usual, even though my views per video a lot of the time are fewer because I'm posting so many. My overall views are a lot, and so yeah, it's an exciting month. So I think I will probably do another video like I did last time where I just go through my analytics and we can see all my watch time and whatnot. That's cool. Lemon Tea says, July is perfect because that's the time I come back from holiday. Where are you going? Nutella says, is that a new shirt? It's actually a very old shirt that I never wear. It's an M&M. Well, it's an M&M dress. And it says, what does it say? Sweet? Because I'm cool. Dylan says, hi. Hey, Dylan. You would have seen this if you followed me on Instagram. Lemon Tea says, I'm going to Nepal. That's so fun. Nutella says, I know what you should name your baby. What should I name my baby? Wait for it. Wait for it. LL baby. No. No. I mean, like, okay, so if I ever end up being pregnant, which is something that I do want to do in my life, but is not something that I want to do anytime soon, and if I end up vlogging about my child, which is something that I don't know if I would ever do, because the idea of putting my child on the internet like this makes me a little bit uncomfortable. But if I referred to them, maybe I would refer to them in nickname, and the nickname could be LL Baby. But real name, Taylor says, what's your Instagram? LLPic, ELLELLEPIC. If you go to my channel page, you can click on the little link. There's a link to a lot of my social medias. Tara says, sorry, I didn't be mean. I had other people who vlog about their life and do marketing through their channel in my head when I said that. Okie dokie. Listen, I'm going to start vlogging. I'm going to be a vlogging superstar. But I'm going to try. Nutella says, when the baby grows up, it will be called LL Child and LL Teen, then LL Adult. You having fun? What happens if I have a second child? Then do they swap names? Does like the LL Baby become LL Toddler and then the new one becomes LL Baby? Or is it like LL Baby the second? When I first started my channel, so I don't remember much about the beginnings of my channel, and these are all in my private videos that I'm waiting until I become like a huge YouTube superstar, and then I'm gonna do react videos to these videos that I haven't watched. But all I remember is that my first video, I started off holding a bunch of candles and being like, it's a birthday celebration that will dazzle the nation. That was how I started off my first ever video. And then, sorry, Lemon Tea says, LL Teen Junior. Lols. But then starting in my second video, I started calling all my subscribers, or just viewers, LL Lovers. Hello, I started all my videos, hey there, LL Lovers. I was so adorable. 18-year-old Michelle. 18-year-old Michelle. Hey there, LL Lovers. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it was so cringe. I'm still cringe, you guys. Still super cringe. I love it when big YouTubers watch their old videos and they're like, ugh, I was so cringe. I'm like, I'm cringe every day. Nutella says, just add an extra L. It's like LLL baby. LLLL baby. How many babies will I have? What if I just have like 20 babies? LLLLLLLLLLL baby. Lemon Tea says, 18-year-old Michelle was so ratchet. Don't use that word. It's not a, no. I do not understand the word ratchet. I don't like the word ratchet. I don't know. I'm still obsessing over the idea of going blonde, guys. It's still a thing. It's not gonna happen before my exam unless I decide to do it before my exam. But like, how gorgeous. You see all the red hair? But imagine if it faded into blonde at the bottom, so that I'd be like every other girl who has balayage done in their hair. But I want it. I want it. WRC says L to the power 20. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna start naming my children with functions. Like, Squared L. No. My poor children, my poor future children. Bless their hearts. Bless their hearts. Okay, so I'm gonna end this live stream here because I have been a lousy studier today and I need to do more studying. But before I do that, Nutella says dye your hair purple, to which I would say, have you not seen the video that I have? I'm pretty sure it's still active on my channel, where I said And I think it's called Dyeing My Hair Purple. So you should go watch that. Go find it on my channel and then watch it. And then if it's not there, you can tell me, but I'm pretty sure it's there. I'll find it. Anyway, if you like this video, thumbs it up, subscribe. If you're watching this in playback and you want to give your opinion on whether or not I should make an actuary-focused channel, leave the comment below. I love you guys. Thank you for calling. I'm going to go study. Why do I hit myself like that? It stimulates the blood flow to my face. It's not a true statement. Okay, bye guys. See you later.